Yeah, okay, there's my mic. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know how long it's been? My streaming software doesn't know what to do because it's been so long. Everything is reset. What's up, guys? Dude, the chat is on my screen just like it was when I played Classic WoW. That's my WoW chat box right there. Oh man. You guys can hear me okay? Looks like it's coming through. It was trying to give me audio through my camera? Oh, I can turn this off now. There we go. Okay. What's up, guys? It's early in the morning. It's snowing here. It is white outside. Is the audio okay? The audio, if the audio is okay, say yay. Okay, what is this? Chat box audio? I'm seeing yays. That's good. Epic. No game audio? Oh, let me try to fix that real quick. Properties. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, do we have game audio? Do we have game audio? I'm having to mess with this. So yeah, I've got to come through my speakers, but like it should be like normal Twitch audio for you guys. Bear with me while we go through our initial technical difficulties. I sound great, thank you. And Electro Chocobo, thank you for the sub. You're the first person to sub in like a year. Probably, I don't know how long it's been. Okay, let's see here. Man, it should be... Oh, there we go. Desktop audio. Boom, I just had to reset it. Sane Draver... How do you pronounce your name? Thank you for the prime. Sane Draver. There we go. Okay, I'm getting back into it. Shall we do camera today, guys? I've got my camera set up just like it was back in the old days. Okay, camera's on. So you guys can see me. Camera. What's up, guys? Okay, yeah, there we go. Hello there. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. It has been. Okay, last thing, we got chat box here. Chat box is exactly like it was when I played Classic WoW. I'm not playing WoW right now. Yo, Jules, thank you for the sub. Thank you, guys. Carpet wall? Dude, this is not a carpet, by the way. It's a tapestry. I got this thing. I ordered this from India. And it's legit, like, an Indian tapestry. This, I've had since 2014-ish. And it's in the background of some of my older videos from back then. I have this one and, like, another one that I ordered. And I used to light them up and make them different colors when I was at a different studio. So this is an ancient relic. One of the old ancient relics from the days before. This mic is about that old. This is my second mic that I've been using since 2014. Patreon supporters paid for this. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the 100 bits. Nitros. How you doing? Love your vids. Nice to see you pop up on my Twitch again. Can't sub, it's all good. Thank you for the bits. I got a lot of stories. It's been 2020 was a long year for me, and this year has been better. But yeah, it's nice to see all you guys again. It has just been a long time. I've been like hermited up, doing my thing, kind of in my shell. Okay, what do we got here? Chat box. Let's move this. We can keep it, but we'll move it down here. How about that? Who's that? Blueberry Phazon. Thank you for the prime. Mecha G50. Thank you for the 58 months. Wow. We got some old timers coming in. A fresh prime and a 58 monther. What is this, hype train? So Twitch has hype trains now. Sub gifter bits to use. We're 42% to a level 1 hype train, whatever that means. I'm like a Twitch grandpa at this point. I don't know this new stuff. Actually, I saw it in Ross's chat. I watched Ross's stream like a month ago, and he had one of these happening. Mr. Rubber Ross, good buddy of mine. Haven't talked to him in a while though. We played Minecraft last year once. Smooth, if you get Hype Train, we unlock some emotes? That's cool. Yo, Jules, just gifted a sub to Flip Lip. Thank you for the gifted sub. Man, that brings back memories. Oh, speaking of relics, my sub goal. Should I put my sub goal up from way back in the day? It's gonna be embarrassing. I can just put it up and we'll... Wow. Oh my goodness, dude. 33 out of 1,000. I used to have over 1,000 subs at one point. We're back up to 33. I think that's the lowest amount of subs I've had in like 5 years. Well, that's what happens when you don't stream for like a year, right? A year and a half. We can remove this, or I can leave it. It doesn't really matter. Do you guys care? I'm just. What do we got? Janice watching. Neil did it first. Gifted a sub to Lumeris. Little Kato with blue hair, with the 80 months, currently on an 80-month streak. I think, yeah, you have been the longest running sub on my channel. Right there. Welcome back. Tony the Pony. 6 months. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 80 months. I think they are 100%. Julian, thank you for the 40 bits. Electric Chocobo, 1,000 bits. Thank you. I'll never unsubscribe. I think that also goes for a little cat with blue hair. 80 months in a row, dude. How many months? Oh, we got 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. That's coming up. That's like 6 years and 8 months. 6 years and 8 months of straight subs. For someone like me, who has taken some massive breaks, that is some dedication. You got my gratitude. That's crazy. It's awesome. What else do we have? Liddy Ellie with the 200 bits. What's up, Ellie? It's good to see you. It has been a long time from the WoW days. I think the last time I spoke with you was the day I quit WoW, when COVID hit. Guile 253, thank you for the sub. Neil did it first. Thank you for the 5 months. So I have to see you back, bro. What do you think of Sonic? Wait. What do you think of Sonic 2 teaser? Red Cinder with the 77 months on a 77-month streak. That's almost as long as Little Kato. What the heck? Red Cinder. Now this is a pleasant surprise. Love the emote, by the way. Thank you, Red Cinder. Welcome back. 77 months. I didn't expect to see some old-timers coming back in. Long-timers, rather. Daniel Quasar just gifted 10 subs to the community. Thank you, Daniel Quasar. Daniel Quasar, a talented remixer, by the way. I believe he remixed my Piranha Plant Lullaby back in 2018. Welcome back, Daniel, and thank you for that first sub. I think it's the first sub bomb we've had since the WoW days. My goodness. It's been a long time, man. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too, Ellie. How have you been, by the way? You were pretty down right when COVID hit, I remember, because we were gonna have that that officer meetup, and that never happened. Man, we got activity happening. It's Muggy Gaming. Thank you for the Prime. Pyrocat, thank you for the 45 bits. Hey, Max, just popping by during the break to keep your hype train alive. Haven't been able to watch your stream since Valkyrie. What, Valkyrie? Wow, that was 2013. We're on a level 3 hype train, whatever that means. We miss you in WoW, dude. Okay, so I needed that break from WoW. I didn't know that I needed it, but I needed it because a lot was happening in my life, real life. I'll get to that. We got story time with Smooth Mover today, I guess. I really wasn't sure what I was going to stream, but we'll get to it. Lots of things. I was thinking about making a YouTube video to address a lot of this stuff, but we'll talk about it on stream as we go. But yeah, I've popped in on the WoW chat. You guys have that Discord. I've popped in on that a few times and talked to Uzi, talked to a few people, talked to Muppin. Sounds like you guys are trucking through Nax. Krabby Bagel. Thank you for the gift and a sub to someone, whoever that is. Flavor Shots, thank you for the 200 bits. Man. I'm trying to hit everything here. This is fun. Princess Gimu, 100 bits. Thank you. I forgot I followed you here, but hell yeah. Can't join, but love you, man. You're a classic. Recently found your Ace Attorney covers added to my remix and cover playlist. Wow, Ace Attorney. I haven't covered an Ace Attorney song in many years. Glad you found him. Where's the cat? Oh, I got a new cat, by the way. Like a week ago. Charles has a friend for the first time in 10 years. Talk about that too. Real Nasty, thank you for the prime. I like your name. After level 3 hype train, there's 2 more levels for a full hype train. Oh, cool. So, what exactly is a hype train? Xanagear, what's up? It has been a while. Man, I am special. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Is the chat box okay? You guys like where the chat box is? It's literally my classic WoW chat box. It looks like it's in a decent place. Opposite my camera, just like back in the WoW days. Amakill, subscribed at tier 2 for 17 months. Welcome back and thanks, Amakill. It's fun to see a lot of you guys' names from the days when I streamed. Pyrocat, thank you for the bits. Pyrocat, I'm trying to like, did it pop up in my chat? I'm trying to like read chat at the same time as I'm reading bits. Oh, I see. I have this, I have my OBS is all messed up. There we go. Now I can read. Oh my gosh, I gotta scroll down. No, scroll up. How does OBS work? Oh man. Skelebone MK, thank you for the prime. Titanium Triforce, thank you for the sub. Thank you guys. How is this working? You guys are you're giving bits, but I'm not seeing the messages here. There we go. Okay, it's delayed. I see. There's just a lot happening right now. That's what's up. I'm a Twitch grandpa, guys. I've been streaming for like 7.5 years. I've been on Twitch for a while now. Am I gonna stream regularly? We'll see. I kind of want to. Dude, it is snowing outside. Yeah. What's up, Pappy Minilos? Whew. Okay. I did not expect this much, like, hype and activity. I was honestly expecting you guys to just kind of pop in and us have some, like, normal chat. Like, chill. Because it's been a long time. What does this mean? Choo Choo Hype Ranger? Oh, so that's what this is. Means we've missed you, my dude. I'm pleasantly surprised. Honestly, I was like, I'll just turn on my stream, and we'll just like, I'll have a chill chat. I'll turn on like Link to the Past or something, you know, something cozy where I can just like, maybe just chat with you guys and hang out. Axiom Silence, thank you for the prime. I did not expect a reception like this. It feels like my birthday or something. My birthday was months ago, but this feels like my birthday. Thank you guys. Birthday present. Really missed your good vibes. I like hearing reinforcing things like that. It's a boost for me. This past year has just been, man, it's been a little rough. Yeah, dude. Narthex, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. The Tower Shell, thank you for the sub.
My Twitch name used to be Neely 34. I was around for a bunch of the drum streams.
Neely, wait, what? A donation. Neil did it first. Thank you for the 777. Oh, Neely 34, I vaguely remember you. Yeah, the drum streams. I still have all that set up. I haven't moved anything. Everything is set up as was in my guest room over there. Did I break up with someone during COVID? No, but something, just freaky things, like, have been happening in my life, and it's been adjusting, changing, purging. And man, speaking of like Ellie, who any other WoW people in here, like WoW I had so much fun streaming Classic WoW with you guys and doing all that stuff and drum streams, but like that all happening, me leading a big WoW guild with like 1,000 members and like multiple 40-man raid groups and everything going on at once, it was like a breaking point. And then like divinely timed on like March 14th, when I handed the guild over to Uzi, that was like, I didn't realize that I needed that to happen, but I needed it to happen because like more serious stuff was going on. And it was like a chance for me to kind of recalibrate. But I kind of miss the Classic WoW days, streaming like every single day, hanging out with you guys, playing WoW. Actually, one of the main reasons why I stopped streaming Classic WoW is because of, basically what happened was, just to like talk to you guys frankly. Garrett, thank you for the 100 bits. Ready for Max and chill, good sir? Yeah, this is gonna be a chill stream. It's more hyped than I thought it was, more hyped up, but it's gonna be chill. But pretty much, long story short, like I had a like a chronic illness situation pop up, and it was weird because I took an international trip to India like a couple years ago, and like a couple of these little, it's like Matrix movie vibes, a couple of these little kid monks like told me about it, and I was like, what? And long story short, it was true, and it got worse and worse and worse until I gave my Classic WoW guild away, and I had to completely change my diet, completely, or else I was going to be like hospital, like chronically ill for the rest of my life, like organ transplant stuff. No joke, it was scary. But just like the Matrix, these little kid monks in India like told me exactly what was up, and that gave me the biggest clue to where like doctors were like, what? You know, I knew exactly what was happening, so it was very like dream statey. But I've completely, I already ate clean. I've always been a clean eater, you know. I was almost like a nutritionist, but instead of a musician. But I decided the music path. No regrets there. But like, I used my knowledge there and some also kind of like knowledge that I stumbled upon from a guy named Anthony William, who I'd read his book in 2017, and it helped immensely. And now I'm like 90% better, maybe 95 some days. Just like, I'm just thankful, because like scary stuff. It was affecting my voice, it was affecting my mental state, it was affecting my body, it was affecting my stress levels, and man, I couldn't record, I couldn't do anything. So I'm on like this, I basically eat like just so much fruit. I cut out dairy, I cut out wheat flour. That was a big one. Wheat flour is making me sicker and sicker, which I learned that from my mom, because my mom has always been sensitive to it, and most people are actually sensitive to it. I also cut out eggs. That was a surprise, but eggs have always made me kind of nauseous if I eat a lot of them since I was a kid, and that was kind of a thing I learned from Anthony William. Cut out all that stuff, and like boom, within a couple weeks I started getting better, and it's been like a recovery journey for like a year and a half now. Back in the WoW days, I don't know, maybe if like Scorpio, used to talk to Scorpio about this, and who, YY and Ellie and RK and all these people. I used to talk about them about a lot of the diet changes I was making, like I would juice like celery juice in the morning, and I would eat apples, and I would juice oranges, and I started eating organic ramen instead of not ramen, because I knew something was wrong, but I cut that out completely. But yeah, basically I had a virus, multiple viruses, and a lot of people have this. Like, a lot of people have this going on in their bodies, and a lot of people don't know what it is. Like mystery illness, mystery inflammation, mystery this, mystery that. For me, it manifested in a couple different ways, but one of the ways was just pain, and it was inflammation, but the cause of the inflammation, complete mystery until I found out what it was. Just viral stuff, like chronic viral stuff, like things that, you know, you could pick up when you're 10 years old and it manifests when you're 30. But yeah, you had to cut way back on dairy, Ellie. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, I had to unlearn a lot of stuff, because I've always been into nutrition. I've always been a food nerd. You know, you guys that have watched my stream since day one, I mean, I just talk about food all the time. But the truth is, what I found is, like, dairy feeds viruses. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. If you have viruses in your system, whether chronic or not, dairy feeds viruses, eggs feed viruses. Wheat flour, whether organic or not, I've learned that the hard way, feeds viruses. So, when I cut those out, just cutting those out, it helped a lot. And then I started inputting healing foods, like a lot of wild blueberries, a lot of like, you know, juicing vegetables, and eating just rice with like Atlantic sea vegetables and no oil. Oil, I also learned, is just kind of, oil is just bad for your liver, dude. It's just bad news. Keeps your body from being able to heal. Which, you know, is hard for me because I'm always like, good fats, like olive oil, and, you know, you eat good fats. But even stuff like coconut oil, which is good for you, it's like if you're struggling with any type of chronic inflammation or illness. And this is not nutritional advice, guys. I'm just sharing you with my path. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just telling you what's been going on. I cut all that stuff out. I experimented like crazy. And I would cheat sometimes, and I would learn. But anyways, I am feeling so much better. I'm very, very grateful that I'm not like bedbound and stuff. Like a lot of these people, like I'll tell you another little story. Like I met another guy, because I've played Lord of the Rings online on and off for like the past 13 years. And I met another guy just logging in a couple months ago in my old guild who's struggling with a very similar thing that I was struggling with. A mystery illness in one of his organs, and it spread to his joints, which was happening to me. Like my ankles were getting sore, my knees were getting sore for no reason. And I shared the information that I had with him because I'm like, dude, I was struggling with the same mystery illness you were. Because like this guy goes to doctors, like, and he was on the train. He's on the train of like prescription medications, and he's bedbound, and he's on disability and all this stuff, and he's kind of like identified with that. And I'm like, listen, man, like I was on that train, and I'm gonna share some stuff, and I shared some stuff with him, and it was really weird because he said no. He was like, no, I don't believe you. And that it made me realize I was like, this is like a choice thing. Anyways, maybe that's getting a little bit personal and weird, but like, for me, it was so empowering, you know, and so life-changing, because I was to the point where I couldn't even be creative anymore. I was too stressed and like sick, feeling weird to stream, and, you know, like, I'd be laying in bed at night and have this chronic pain and be like, what the heck? And it was scary, dude. And then meeting this guy who was suffering from pretty much parallel stuff to me, but he was like, no, he was like, I like eating pizza, and I eat scrambled eggs every day with my dad. And I'm like, well, you ought to try for, I was just like, you ought to try for 2 weeks, man. Because that's what it took for me, is like a week. And I realized like, this is real. Like I started getting better. And this guy was like, no, I won't do that. And I felt so bad. But then I realized like, you can't like make anyone do anything, even if you care about them. You can't make anyone like believe you, because people have belief systems, you know, like belief systems are really powerful. Whew, that gets deep. But anyways, I haven't been reading chat, I've just been ranting. So that's kind of a long story short of what's gone on with me this past year, man. It was like, it's been a healing journey, and I feel so much better, and I feel so much more like myself, because I wasn't feeling like myself at all. Like when I was leading that classic WoW guild, I was getting more and more stressed, and I would have this pain and this weird lack of energy. And I just thought it was like me being stressed and me having to deal with the guild, but it was like all this stuff happening at once, and doing drum streams and recording music and just not having the energy to do anything. And it was just like, oh no. I'll start reading chat again, since I've been telling you guys my sob story, but it has a happy ending. Here's the happy ending. You can sit here and talk about your diet all day. We're just grateful to hear it. Thank you. Thank you. Did I ever do acapellas from this game? Yes, I did. Check out No Egg Craig. He has similar thing. Change of diet fixed all. Yeah, dude, what I learned is a lot of people are discovering this. A lot of people are discovering what I've discovered, and it's life-changing stuff. But it's very like personal stuff, because it's food, and people get very emotional about food. Food is very connected to people's emotions, so I'm very careful when I talk to people about this stuff, because I'm very careful just to share my story and not say you should do this, because I shared this stuff with my mom and she got better. Straight up. My mom went from being like chronically ill, like on tons of prescription medications, relying on caffeine to even get through the day, because she had mystery illnesses like arthritis and just aches and pains and random like things where her spine was just fusing. The doctors didn't know why. And she did this. She cut out wheat. She cut out dairy. She stopped eating eggs recently because I was talking to her about that. And guess what? She lost all this weight. She started walking again. She started running again. She started riding her bike, and she's an older lady, man. Like, you know, so she implemented this stuff that I found out. And another thing that I found out is that like this stuff isn't genetic. It's passed down. It can be passed on to kids because a lot of it's viral and like toxins like mercury, that like, you know, fillings, or even like eating fish. You can pass it on to your kids from mother to son to you know, like that kind of stuff. And so like I realized that I probably cumulatively took in a lot of this stuff from my mom, because my mom was actually chronically ill whenever I was really, really young. And she actually cut out dairy and wheat flour for a while because of this this Chinese doctor who was really into like alternative medicine and saved her life back then. But she kind of fell back into it. Anyways, it's been a crazy thing, but my mom is better. My brother, my younger brother, has implemented this stuff and started to get better. I'm trying to not to get too personal, but I'm just saying, man, it's been like a thing. It's been a thing where like this stuff is, you know, from me changing my life for the better. Like other people around me have started to change for the better, like get better. Like there's so much mystery illnesses nowadays. Like type 1 in chat if you have like some type of mystery illness, like just random inflammation, random arthritis, random mental issues, random hurting, random headaches, random migraines, mystery illnesses. Type 1 if you have something like that going on in your life, even if it's minor. Because from what I found out, like this is all over the place. You know, people are taking like, I mean, even depression and anxiety counts as this in a way, because a lot of this stuff spreads to the brain, because the brain is part of the physical body. Look at all those ones, man. Like, and you know, that's another reason why I guess I'm glad to talk about this. I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about it too much, was because like I know that me sharing my story, maybe if it helps like 1% of the people that even hear it, it's worth me talking about it. Because dude, you know, I was literally like last year at this time like scared, because I was like, am I just getting sick? I'm just getting sicker. I'm getting sick. You know, and you talk to a doctor and they're like, well, you got X, which just means chronic inflammation, and we don't know what the, and I'm like, what's the cure? You know, what's the thing? They're like, well, we don't know. We can put you on some drugs to manage your symptoms. We can put you on some drugs to manage your symptoms. And I'm just like, I don't want drugs to manage my symptoms. I mean, I'll take some for now, but I want to fix this. How do we fix this? What's wrong? And, you know, slowly finding out that, like, it's fixable without drugs, but you have to, like, anyways, for me, again, this isn't nutritional advice. This isn't whatever, medical advice. I'm just saying, for me, it's like, dude, take out some simple things from your diet, put in some good, healthy things. Keep that up. Keep it up, you know, and, like, I would cheat and I would find out, like, oh, I would hurt again. And then I would come back. One big thing that was really hard for me was caffeine. Okay, because like my mom, as I started to get more and more in pain, I started to rely on caffeine to get me through the day. In fact, even from the beginning, and I'll be real with you guys, from the beginning of the Smooth McGroove channel, 2012, beginning of 2013, when I posted my first acapellas, I wake up every morning and I drink green tea. The first video on my YouTube channel, I think, right? That first line from the first song, I think, first or second, that was true because I was, yeah, my strength. That was true because even back then I was starting to feel the chronic fatigue, the weird pains, and you know, I wasn't feeling as bad as I was years later. Man, it got worse, but like I would rely on caffeine to get me through the day. I would rely on caffeine to like just so I could have the energy to like record music and be creative and even play games, you know, and like I would justify it, I mean like, oh well, green tea's a good caffeine, right? It's good for you. But it got worse and worse over the years, you know, as I posted dozens and dozens and eventually 100-something YouTube videos, I started relying on caffeine to record, you know, because I would just feel like crap. And that was a hard one because I would realize that in my specific issue, when I would drink caffeine, it would exacerbate the pain because one of my kidneys was having a major issue. And what are kidneys? Kidneys are kind of like, they buffer stuff for your body so you can eliminate it. And caffeine is really hard to eliminate, especially if your body is stressed. So that was like the last thing to go for me. And I would realize even when I would drink some light caffeine, like white tea or yerba mate or even, you know, green tea, like the pain would come back. And it's even more complicated because I remember when I used to stream Classic WoW for you guys, and I remember very specifically sitting down to stream in the first 10 minutes, and I had just drank a big cup of, I don't even know, like double strong green tea or maybe even coffee. And a couple of you guys were like, man, Smooth, you look tired. And I was like, but I just drank so much caffeine. And I started to realize that like, your body has a limit to where like, especially if you're kind of getting sicker, your adrenal glands are just done. And I had a small talk with Aaron Hansen about this, Ego Raptor. I think it was the last time I was in LA. He had the same thing happen where he would just drink caffeine. It wasn't doing anything for him anymore. It was actually just kind of making him tired. And that happened to me, and it was kind of freaky. I'm like, I can't even rely on caffeine anymore. and I wasn't like physically addicted to it. I would get headaches if I wouldn't drink, because it was an on and off for me thing. I never drank every day, or else I'd get sick, and that was also a clue. If I would drink caffeine for like 4 days in a row, I'd get sick. Literally, like I'd come down with like flu symptoms, which was if that happens to you, that's a red flag. Happened to me. So I got off caffeine. I have not drank caffeine in probably 7 or 8 months now, maybe 8 or 9. I've lost track. It's been so long, and I feel so much better. I replaced caffeine with licorice root, licorice tea, which is actually kind of like a battery for your adrenals, because your adrenaline glands are what make caffeine do what it does. Adrenaline puts out this. Caffeine makes you put out this corrosive adrenaline boost into your body forcefully, which normally our ancestors only went through that when they were in fight or flight, which makes you feel alive, which makes you feel like we gotta go hunt, we gotta run, we gotta get this. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 24 hours. Clan, let's go do this. Tribe, let's go pick some berries. Let's go harvest some nuts. Let's go kill a boar. Caffeine is like a cheat code for that. It activates that. I learned this. And unfortunately, whenever you put your body through that a long time, it can become used to it, and your adrenal glands are eventually just like, no. It's even scarier for women, I found out, because of like childbirth and the adrenaline requirements for childbirth and all this stuff, which I don't have to go through. But I just thought I'd throw that out there because I learned that too, and I talked with my wife and my mom about that, because I was like, man. Anyways, this is like a food stream, nutritional story time with Link to the Past in the background. How you guys doing? This is wild to listen to. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this in length today, but we got real hyped up real quick. So I'm just like hanging out, talking with you guys, chilling, haven't had caffeine in your system in years. It's good for you. It's good to like get off it, and it's good to have a substitute. Like, I'm 100% endorsing licorice root, guys. Licorice root tea every day. It's better than coffee. It feeds your adrenaline glands like a battery. It helps your adrenaline glands come back from the brink if you're suffering from chronic fatigue. Narthex, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Narthex. I'm glad to be back, Medpour. Thank you. How's Charles doing? Charles doing great. He's healthy. And get this, guys. Oh, I love it. Here's another good story. So, I eliminated some things from my diet that were hurting me, and I put some good things in my diet that I'd never had before, such as a good B12 complex with adenosylcobalamin and methylcobalamin. I also take zinc sulfate every day and some other supplements, right? And I learned that some of these are good for kitties and puppies. So I was like, dude, I want my cat to be healthy. He's 10 years old now. I want him to be healthy. So I did some research and found out that I can add some drops of this B12 to his food every day. I can add a couple of these drops of the zinc to his food every day, which, it's really hard to get good quality zinc in food nowadays just because of the state of our soil on planet Earth. And then I also give him some of this barley grass juice powder, because he loves grass, but it's winter and I can't give him any grass from outside to chew up and help his system. So I give him supplements, and he's gotten healthier because of it. I can see it. His fur's shinier. He's stronger. It's hard to say. Like, anyways, I've been doing that for him for the past 3 months. So yeah, zinc every day. Yeah, I used to take zinc gluconate, which is like the Walmart Target brand, and I found out that your body doesn't do a lot with that. So zinc sulfate's what's up. It gets straight into your lymph system, and it's so good for you. I've actually zapped a cold with it, by the way. Like, if you ever feel like you're getting a cold or like a flu or something, and your throat is feeling funky, put some liquid zinc in the back of your throat, gargle it, and just let it sit, and it'll kill it, because like viruses are like allergic to zinc. It even works with like crushed up zinc tablets, which is what I originally did, but now I have zinc drops. It's really good. I 100% endorse it. It's so good for you. It's like helped me heal so much. B12 is such a game changer. Yes, but make sure you're taking the right B12. I was taking the wrong B12. Get this. This is some interesting info. And this is what I got from Anthony William, where a lot of this info has helped me heal, come back from the brink myself. B12. Now get this. This is funny. You don't have to believe me or not. This is just a story. But apparently, from what he says, is if you eat, like, say, beef. A lot of people get their B vitamins from beef or like from supplements. The way B12 works, and this is cool. The way B12 works in our bodies from like our ancestors. Like, imagine our ancestors 1,000 years ago. Where'd they get B? Where'd they get their B vitamins, B12? So what Anthony says is, you eat an apple or a leaf or a grape or whatever that's been sitting out in the sun, and it's It's been sitting out in the sun. It's been exposed to the elements. Apparently, there are organisms chilling on the skin of your fruits, of your vegetables. And they're not probiotics like in kombucha or yogurt. These are like, I can't remember what he calls them, but they're like life biotics because they thrive on life. They thrive on sunlight, and they thrive on being on a living thing. And when you eat that without washing it, those living biotics go in your system and continue doing what they did, and they don't get killed by your stomach acid. They go on living in your gut, and they produce B12, really good B12. And I knew that some probiotics did some B, but not B12. And apparently what happens is, like, if you eat like beef or pork, you get some of the beef or the pork B12 in you. But here's a funny thing. I'm such a nerd, but this is fun. Maybe you guys can bear with me. That B12 that has been transmuted by the beef or by the pork, by the cow or by the pig or the chicken or whatever you're eating, is meant for the cow or the pig, and it won't work for you almost at all, if at all. Because the way our body uses B12 is it tags it for your body, for a human, or for a cow or for a pig, because we need different B12. So you can even like get a B12 shot, and again, this isn't medical advice, this is just what I've heard. And this is what I've taken into my regimen. But you can get a B12 shot or eat a ton of B12 in your meats. But that B12 is it's like a Corvette without an engine in it, because the engine isn't there for you. It's not going to work for you. But you can get B tested for B12, and it'll test as high because it's in your body, but it's not working for you. Apparently, B12 has to be tagged by your body when you eat it. Your saliva and your mouth and the first systems tag it with enzymes, like boom, like really intelligently, like a really good program. And so when you get a B12 shot or you eat B12 from an animal, you'll have B12 in your body, but it won't do much for you. And I learned this, and I was like, so what do we do? I don't have like apple trees out in my yard or whatever. And if you take a B12 supplement with the raw adenosylcobalamin and methylcobalamin, that combo, it emulates that and allows your body to tag it and 100% use it. So again, this isn't medical advice. This is just what I've taken into my diet, and this is what I've been doing. And oh, my cam is dead? Oh no! Did it overheat? Let me turn it off and on again. Can you guys still hear me? that was awkward. I'm just nerding out about supplements and food. Turn my cam on and off again. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, that ain't happening. What? What's wrong with my cam? One does not simply walk into Mordor. Yeah, it almost looks like I'm Boromir. What's wrong with my camera, guys? I don't understand. I'm back. I'm streaming for the first time in a year, and my camera's angry at me. I'm just like staring at you with an intense look. Maybe I'll like turn it all the way off. Let it chill off. And just like leave it off. And then we'll turn it back on again in a second. Just leave it this way. Anyways, I can stop nerding out about supplements. I love, it's so interesting to me, and it's helped me so much. And helped my family around me. Okay, let's turn the camera back on. One does not simply have a working camera after not streaming for a year and a half. Or whatever. I think I actually did stream once last year. Okay, let's see if it works again. Boom. Wait. Maybe I have to, like, do something. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. Done. Boom. Oh, that just, like, straight up turned it off. What? Now it's just like not even working. Lawnmower Link, thank you for the 3 months. This has never happened before. Weird. My camera is working. I have, you know, like my camera that I used to record my YouTube videos with. That's what I use as a webcam, and it runs through my capture card. So my capture card isn't registering. Maybe because I haven't used it in that long. Maybe it needs some B12. Yeah, I just need to give some B12 to my capture card. Mr. Drum Stream Smooth. Hey, what's up? Literally the guy helps me focus on studies because I always put your acapellas on the side. That's nice. That makes me happy. this is weird. Deactivate. Activate. Okay, so I literally deactivated it and activated it again. And, configure video. Maybe that'll work. What if, So my capture card is actually what went wrong, not my camera. I am using Streamlabs, yeah, Streamlabs OBS. So, if any experts in here know why my AverMedia capture card just decided to stop. Oh wait, what's this? I have like an error message. I have an error message, guys. What is this error message? Hello? I'm gonna minimize everything. I'm having like technical issues here. One second, let's minimize this. Let's put this down here. Oh, okay. See, camera control. Boom, boom, boom. That was weird. It was like behind everything. Okay, we're back to that. Bop it. Twist it. Crunch it. Snap it. Eat it. Trying to figure out. I want my camera to work if it'll, because you know I was like talking to you guys and like hanging out and it was fun. And pull it, kick it, scrap it, work it. Have you tried hitting a solid B flat note to see if that will kick it on? I haven't. But if all else fails, stream ate the camera. I think my computer ate. It's my capture card. Why did my capture card just like stop working? What if I unplug my HDMI and then plug it back in? I'm gonna try that. Okay, I'm gonna unplug my HDMI from my capture card and then plug it back in. Can you guys still hear me? I'll talk a little louder while I'm like walking behind my computer to plug it in. Okay, which cable is it? Oh my goodness gracious. That's not it, that's USB. Here we go. Found it. Okay, HDMI. Unplug it. Plug it back in. Boom. Alright. Can you guys still hear me? I have a pretty good mic and it picks up stuff, so. Okay. Camera. Please work. AverMedia Live Gamer HD2. Please work. You've never failed me before. Well. This is awkward. Fliz 8.
Paying you for all the PogU music that you put out. I know it's only $5, but
Hey, thank you, Fliz. I really appreciate that. You're giving me some hope juice to like try to get my camera back on. I'm not gonna mess with this forever. If it's not meant to be on, whatever. Try unplugging the power source from the capture card. The capture card is literally plugged into my motherboard, so I'd have to restart my computer to do that. 95 Shade. You have not slept today? Should not be here? What's up, damn lucky? It's been a while. So yeah, my capture card is like in my motherboard. So, I've never had this problem happen before. The problem is my capture card just like crapped out. And so like my camera's not working. I mean, my camera's working, but my camera isn't. Yeah. What if I create a new thing? A new source. Let's do it. New source. Video capture device. Add source. Add a new source. New camera. I'll name it new camera. Add the source. And it's doing the same thing. I think my capture card needs to be... I may have to go into like my device manager and like disable it and re-enable it. Alright, wish me luck. I probably should not be doing this on stream because it may stop the stream. But we'll see what happens here. Oh my goodness, okay. Alright, what are we doing here? Video capture devices. No, the capture card has everything to do with it, because, like, my camera is working fine. It's, like, on me. You know, looking at me. Monitors, doo-doo-doo. I've never had to do this before, so this is an adventure for me. AverMedia Live Gamer HD2. Okay, here we go. We're going to disable device. Boom. Literally disabling my capture card. Live on stream. Your hardware settings have changed. You must restart your computer for these changes to take effect. Don't want to do that. So I'm going to enable device. I have to restart my computer for it to take effect? Guys, should I do that? Oh, I use the same capture card. If you disable source in OBS and re-enable it, it can wake it up sometimes. I did that already. It didn't work. Well, what do you guys think? Should we just do a quick restart? Try to get the camera back on so I can, like, stare at you guys awkwardly? Because it's disabled and re-enabled. Okay, well, maybe now that I've done that, I need to delete this new camera source I created. This is like technical difficulty stream. Okay. Wait, what is this? Charl pick? Oh, for my WoW. There's Charl. Alright, yeah, it's just not coming on yet. Are the properties set to keep the device enabled when not active? I don't know. Can you leave Charl up till you fix the cam? Charl pick. Where are we gonna put you? We're gonna put him over here. Hey Charl, what's up, dude? You gotta keep him company, okay? Oh yeah, I can like make this bigger, I think. Well. Okay, that's all Charl that exists. Okay, so Charl can be up as a substitute. Because he's really good. Yeah, of course I'm having like a few hiccups on my first stream back. Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss here. As far as the camera goes. So. Deactivate when not showing. No, that's not deactivated. It's activated and everything. Is there another app using the camera? No. I literally only use my capture card for this. So reconnect the cam and add a new source. I already did that. I'm ahead of you. I did that like 5 minutes ago. Huh. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna restart my computer. Just like straight up restart, and then I'll do it as fast as I can. Like, it'll be a game. We'll see how fast I can do it. And then I'll turn back on Link to the Past. And then I'll turn back on stream. And then we'll just go from there, because this is an adventure. It's first day back. Okay, I'll see you guys really soon. See you guys soon. Bye. I'm gonna restart. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.